What's going on, Spice Runners? This is my 2024 end of year collection house, I guess, video. So let's go around and get this thing started. All right, guys, so you can see, got my little friends here saying hi to everybody that walks in. Just start in the dining room. So this is the dining room. Still got some of my Halloween stuff, Christmas-fied. Got all the Batman stuff. That light up there is from Jazz Inc. Pretty dope. Got all sorts of DC sideshow prints. And then we got some statues up here. A bunch of games and random stuff here. We do gaming a lot in this room. But this is Wonder Woman from Sideshow. Such a beautiful piece. And then we got some tikis from Galaxy's Edge. These things were like lost in our house, and my wife just found them. But pretty cool how they got Han on the bottom and then Greedo on top. Back there, my buddy James Kaduku the Collector. He gifted this to me a while back, but it's Jim Lee and Scott Snyder. All-Star Batman number 8. Freaking badass. And then here's a Batman statue from Sideshow. These are all quarter scales. I think it's badass. And then here we have the Tweeterhead, Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer. It's pretty dope. And then there is a cat here too. It's a proximity piece. You got friends that come over and always move it around. So it's pretty funny. And then this is all temporary here. This is all going to become a different section. I'm going to do a little tiki section, but it's there for now. Of course, got some bar drinks. Got the Justin Jacobs Utina Designs stuff here. Got to put it up on the tree. So let's go look up here. Also collect a lot of books. Ralph McQuarrie stands out. You got a lot of the movie reference books. This is a pretty cool one from Star Wars to Indiana Jones, best of Lucasfilm Archives. It's funny, I have all these books, and probably last year they were scattered throughout the house. I didn't show this, but this year I put it all together and picked up some new books like this one. My buddy David Boudreau recommended this one. It's a French book. It's called Objets de Mythe. So Objects of Myth, but it is pretty badass. Has a lot of references in there from the archives. And then some other books there. If you look over here, double doors. This is where the Star Wars room is at. So let's check out some stuff out here. So this is a Boba Fett, Dave Dorman, actually signed. Got that at MegaCon this year and framed at Hobby Lobby. Very dope. And of course, this guy just stands out. But we'll come to him later. And then over here, we have the Andy Myers Empire Strikes Back Pulse 40 sidearm. That's number 766. Check out the details on it. I know the spacing is a little off. I just threw that up there. But that's a Boba Fett EFX helmet, a Sideshow print, Scum and Villainy. Got that as a gift from one of our past friends, Nicholas Bolden. And then here we got Jango Fett from the Neo Novo. Up there we got a Regal Robot with the Sword Skull. Those things have been sold out. So let's go in here. It's a little bit messy, but excuse the mess. So let's go in this area right here. So my buddy Rex makes all these things. He goes to Millennium Workshop. Got a couple of these from him this year. Just got them temporarily hanging here. And this one pretty weathered up. Told him to use artist freedom, and he did. Previously, you probably saw a bunch of sabers here. I moved those things all over the house. So it's just temporary setup now, but I just got the Kylo Ren from Disney Parks. And this is a Darth Maul / Asajj Ventress saber from Disney Parks. And this is an actual custom staff from the Royal Guards. So slowly putting that together. I actually got it from Jeff Longquist. Sorry for butchering your name. And then this is from Saber Forge. This is Cal Kestis. This guy right here always dominates. This is the Millennium Falcon cockpit from Jazz Inc. I've had this for a few years. Check out the details inside. And we got Han and Chewie. And then we got, let's see up here, we got R2 and Luke. Sorry for the glare. So I went ahead and took off the cover so you can see it better. But yeah, you got Han and Chewie and Obi-Wan. Got R2 and Luke. And look at all the lights in here, guys. This thing is amazing. People don't believe me how many lights there are until like I show them. Fantastic job. This little guy here I made a while back. Picked this up at Wonderfest. Lucked out, I've been looking for one of those. Use a stereo system, who cares, yada yada yada. This is a Darth Maul sideshow quarter scale. Unfortunately, this guy broke right here. I have no idea how, I just found it broken one day. The lights wouldn't come on. I think it's just the weight. And then this guy right here, Gentle Giant. This is the Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader from the Kenobi series. Such a badass, iconic piece. Really love it. And of course behind it, you know, the size is insane, but that is a Marcel Chenet Darth Vader print. He only made 4 of these in this size. And then there's a limited edition for a YouTube channel called Collection Wars. So he did a couple of those. I was lucky to get #1. And over here, continuing on the Marcel pieces, and I got more in the living room, but these are the ones in this room. This one is the Force 5. It's the Emperor Palpatine. Looks amazing. Talk about Palpatine. This is a life-size mannequin I put together like probably 2 years ago. Probably a little bit longer, but this is the Disney Parks robe. It's from very good materials, very heavy. Looking dope. And then next time we got a 5th scale Darth Maul. This is the Mythos. These things are amazing. Very good quality. Design on these things are impressive. Let's go down here. So this is my little Mandalorian cubby. We'll open it up. You got Disco Mando there doing his pose. And Grogu, aka the child. In the back, that's a Regal Robot Mudhorn plaque. And then a Mandalorian Gentle Giant bust that was gifted by my buddy Dubak. I actually got a chance to meet Gina Carano, got her autograph. Such a nice person. Back there we got a Moff Gideon. Yeah, and this saber right here is from Disney Parks. It's one of their early ones. It's okay to look at, but it's not really accurate to the TV show. And then, so 2021 silver coin. It's a 1 ounce, 999 fine silver. It's limited to like 5,000 pieces, I think. Mandalorian, gifted to me by my buddy Zach. And then over here, the other besta, we got Boba Fett when he was a badass in The Mandalorian. Such a freaking cool statue. This one's from Sideshow, quarter scale. Really love the pose on it. Love this rock that they put him on. Of course, all my plaques in here are made by Ariel Martinez. Got Tamora Morrison to sign this one at MegaCon this year, so that's a new pickup. And then Dorian Kingji, who played Cad Bane in Book of Boba Fett, got him. And then this is a limited edition Gentle Giant that I got. And of course, we got the Regal Robot plaque back there. And over here, we got Boba Fett from Sideshow quarter scale. This is probably one of my favorite pieces, and that's why it's in my collection. Bought this probably about a year or two ago. Very nice. I found it in the wild at Mike's Comic in Orlando, Florida. Wasn't even expecting it, and I saw it there one day, and I was like, how much? And didn't even negotiate, I just bought it. So over here we got a Darth Vader from Sideshow. This is a life-size bust. I'm actually making room for another one here that I got coming. It's a custom that I have made. So this one has a plaque from Brian Muir. He was the original sculptor for New Hope. So very badass. And then this is a Shrike Art print back here. Hard to tell with these lights, but you got the Vader silhouette in the back. And here you see the hood of Anakin. And then of course you see Anakin in pain there. Very, very cool. Thank you to my boy J2SO for introducing me to that. Then an Anthony Daniels C3PO hand. So I got this plaque about a year or two ago, one of the celebrations, probably a bit longer, 3 years maybe. And then this is the C3PO head from Galaxy's Edge. Not bad, not bad. Definitely recommend if you see it. Working on some hands here for my Vader that's outside. Here's Princess Leia Carrie Fisher quarter scale from Sideshow. Such a beautiful piece. And then this one has another dollar bill. My buddy Zach always gets me these things. But these are nice, you know, if you can find them, if you want to collect silver coins. They're always coming out with some Star Wars one in New Zealand. And then here we have Luke Skywalker from Sideshow quarter scale. I like this piece. A lot of people dog it, but I think Sideshow knocked it out of the park. You know, he got into a car accident before filming Empire Strikes Back, so his face was all jacked up. So I think Mark Hamill's probably one of the hardest guys to sculpt in that era when he had his accident. But good job, Sideshow. And then below him, I have Harrison Ford, Han Solo. But this one is more comic-y. It doesn't really look like Harrison Ford. People might argue with me and say it does. It does, right? But it's not like the Mark Hamill one where Mark Hamill actually looks real. This one more looks like a cartoony version of him, which is okay. You know, if you see it from a distance, it's Harrison Ford, it's Han Solo. It's a mixed media. The outfit is freaking nice. I love the material that they use. The stitching is so like tight. They did a good job. And then this is a custom piece. It's a quarter scale Greedo. Chilling at the bar in Tatooine. Not knowing that his bounty there was gonna get him killed. But very good details here. This was a short run from a private customs group and doesn't exist anymore. But when they did exist, they created some of the best stuff out there. I actually got a chance to meet Paul Blake. There's an autograph. He said, when I met him, he gave me a tip. He's like, Eben, shoot first. And then he signed it Greedo. Very nice guy. On this side of the room, we have the Rubies life-size Han and Carbonite. This thing's amazing. I fell in love with this when I saw it in Star Wars Celebration in Chicago, 2019. Called my wife, told her I found something I want to buy. Told her what it was, and she said, just get it because you might regret it later. And it was one of the best pickups I had in 2019 because Rubies wanted to get rid of it. Not get rid of it, but at the last day of the convention, the tip is a lot of these vendors want to sell stuff and so they don't have to like take it back. So I was able to buy it from them there and they shipped it out to me. Here's some Regal Robot love here. They make some of the coolest desk accessories. I definitely recommend these. Are a good cost point if you can't afford some of the other pieces. Here's some Kenner vintage figures. And then here's a custom Yoda that I got made, Philip Thomas Robinson. Some of his credits are with Doctor Who. He's actually works special effects with them, visual effects. So he did a great job. I actually like it. I know he has different versions of these and they have been getting better and better, at least the paint schema. But I'm happy with this one. The lights make it look yellow because it's a warm light, but in a white light, he looks, you know, the greenish color that Yoda does. And then behind it, we got an awesome custom clapper board. It's funny, the reason I got that one because it was the first time we see Yoda. And then this is from Galaxy's Edge. I drilled the back of it and made it wall mountable. Here I got a lot of Regal Robot stuff. So these are from their archive lines. They're all maquettes. Start over here. So we got Jabba the Hutt. You got Prune Face. That one's signed by Tom St. Ahmad. And then here we got Drooping Cool. That one's signed by Janine Lauren. And then we got Phil Tippett, Tauntaun Bus Concepts. These things are amazing. And then we got Max Rebo. That one is not a signed one, but it's just a numbered edition. And then Reuse, that one's by Chris Wallace. We've got an autograph too. And then there's 9 Nub. It's a David Carson piece. So beautiful. And then that was part of their like anniversary line. So the plaque is a different color. And up here, we got a Klaatu. That's signed by Ken Ralston. And then we got a Weequay, this is just a numbered version. And then over here, we have a Yak Face by Judy Elkins. That one's such a nice piece. And then this is the Gamoran Fighter numbered edition. This is the first one I bought a few years ago. And then I had bought the Jabba the Hutt. Such a good piece. You know, that was my entry point. And then Phil Tippett again. This is the Bib Fortuna concept. And then next time we got a Rancor Phil Tippett concept. This thing's amazing. Regal Robot really knocks it out of the park with these. And then over here we got a Stormtrooper premium format by Sideshow, core scale. Nothing too fancy or flashy. It's just a cool piece to have in your collection, especially me since I like the Sith and anything Empire. And down here is a custom Commander Baccarat quarter scale. Small run of this. Jumped on it because this is one of my favorite designs from the prequels. Freaking awesome, you know, piece. They killed it. I love how these little Facebook groups, they do these Kickstarter little type campaigns and get these things going, since a lot of the licensed companies just won't do it. So, you know, thanks to all those small guys out there that do stuff like this for the community. And right next to that, we have the T16 Skyhopper. I bought a black base on it from Amazon. This is a Disney Park one. It was on sale the other day for like 20 bucks. I did do a little bit of weathering on it just to dirty it up a little bit more. Got like 6,000 K lights in here, so you probably can't tell. And then back there, during ICCC, I met, what's his name, Garrick Hagan, actor who played Biggs. Got his autograph. I like getting the autographs of like some of these characters in black and white. I don't know, I think it looks more classy. Eventually I'll get it framed. Above that, I got this 3D printed, you know, custom Cloud City. Put some Hobby Lobby Cloud in there. but it's pretty dope. A lot of good details in it. It does light up. I just don't have a light source to connect it to right now, but in the future, stay tuned. I promise you it does light up. I tested it out in the kitchen and it looks fantastic. And then here is my little tribute to my boys. So this is my, I think it was Veterans Day gift maybe a year or two ago from my buddies on the Spice Runners. Jeff, Duback, Joel, J2SO, Scott, signed the plaque, and then my buddy Brian from Brian Makes Diorama made this awesome laser etch base and the whole stand. And then the helmet is from Empire Essentials. So Matt over there at Empire Essentials does some great work. And I do got a lot of his things throughout the house, so we'll take a look at them piece by piece. And then of course got a custom hat there that's one of one. And then a Hyperdrive Flight Crew hat for my boy George, who motivated me to do my own channel. And then below that we got some custom Ewoks from my boy Joel Hazy Customs. This dude is so talented. Check out these guys. These are probably like half scale. You know, people will probably talk crap. They're like, they don't look chubby, they don't look like Ewoks. Hey, if you look at this real quick, what do that look like? I love them. They look freaking great. They're fantastic. Good job, Joel. You kill it, dude. So I do got stuff up there. So up there's a custom Mandalorian guard head. It's 3D printed and painted by my boy Joel Hazy. It was actually a gift for Christmas one year. And then we got a Greedo latex mask. And then we got a Snow Trooper helmet from RS Prop Masters. And then over here we have a Ralph McQuarrie print. It's actually signed by Ralph himself. And then we got some custom stuff. This is an Imperial Shuttle, custom made. Group doesn't exist anymore, but got it on Facebook. Very nice work. Like I said again, some of these groups do some badass things. This is an ATST. And actually got a Nilo Rotus autograph with it too. And then Imperial Viper Probe Droid. Very nice, freaking huge. Like the video doesn't even do it justice. And then back here we have an AT-AT statue. And these are all statues, so if I mention models, I didn't need it, but they're statues made a little bit different with polystone, but freaking fantastic details. And that one I also got a Nilo Rotus autograph. And then this is a Tauntaun maquette with a Phil Tippett autograph from Regal Robot. Fantastic. And this is just a custom piece that I picked up. It's a Slave 1. We got a Boba Fett in there somewhere. A lot of cool custom dudes out there that make these things. So freaking love it. So big. All right, next to that I got Boba Fett Sideshow 1/1 scale statue here. This thing's amazing. I did raise the helmet a little bit so you can see his neck. This thing is badass. My buddy Jens made me this. It was a free gift. So it's a Rancor head like you see in Jabba's palace. It's all 3D printed, but man, look at the details on that. Painting is amazing. And then up here we got an IG-888 head. I got that one from my buddy Jeff Longus. And then C3PO, I just noticed that I don't have them plugged in because I just moved them. But this is a 1/1 scale bust. Such a good design. So if you look at the paint from the Disney Parks one and this one, it's way different. This one is way darker and duller. So it is what it is, right? All right, over here we got Princess Leia. It's an older statue. I found it this year at a comic shop in Tampa. It was at Emerald City Comics. It came with the Salacious. And then this was a gift I got from my buddy Dewback a while back. And I actually got to meet Tim Rose at ICCC this year, and he autographed this for me. He was one of the puppeteers. He says, "Spot the ugly one, he, Salacious Crumb, Tim Rose." Such a class act. Love the statue. Over here we got the Luke Skywalker. This is an amazing piece. Freaking love it. I want to say this one was Prime One Studios. It was overseas released. I was able to buy one in the States through a third-party seller. So fantastic. All right, over here we have some custom stuff. So let's start off with this Bausch helmet. This is my Bausch Leia little display area. So this is by PSD Armory. It goes on, he sells these things on Etsy. He's definitely a good price for being UK based. He'll work with you on however you want it. I had him make it small, you know, like Princess Leia's head. So I cannot wear this, but it does light up, and I like the details on it. And then here I got me a little thermal detonator from Roman Props, and actually some of the same ones that were used in Mandalorian. And then this is just a Hasbro Bausch Leia hidden back there. And then this custom one right here, such a badass. So this one is by my boy, Joel Hazy. He worked with an artist, and they collaborated and made this on a 3D print. And he printed out, painted it, did it himself using just references from the archive books. And I got it paired with the Nilo Rodis signature there. Because Nilo Rodis, he designed a lot of this stuff for Return of the Jedi. Fantastic. Good job, Joe. Killed it again. And over here we have a Snow Trooper. This one I bought from one of the guys in the Facebook group. Freaking good deal. Quarter scale. Sometimes they pop up, but if you do see it, I do recommend you getting it because these are hard to get, especially the one with the deluxe head. Freaking fantastic. All right, so let's take a look at this. So this is a Sideshow 1/1 scale bust. It's from the earlier line. You can tell it's like more of a half bust, but it's freaking nice. I got it paired with an Ian McDermott autograph. Got a chance to meet Ian McDermott, such a nice character. Darth Maul, similar style bust from the Sideshow. Paired it up with the Darth Maul sabers from Disney Parks. And my buddy James Kaduku, the collector, got me this Ray Park autograph to go with it. Of course, the plaque was made by Ariel Martinez. Talking about my buddy James Kaduku, the collector, he also gifted this to me one year for Christmas. Such a good piece. This is a Mythos from Sideshow, came out several years ago. This is probably one of those that they'll make in quarter scale. If they do, I recommend people to jump on it because this thing is a work of art. Here's another Mythos. So this is a Sage Ventress premium format. I'm surprised this thing didn't sell out right away. It sold out probably last year, but it was available for a few years. Such a good piece. Highly recommend this one too. Here's a concept Ralph McQuarrie Boba Fett. I actually bought this from my buddy Jeff Sage, Star Wars Addict 77. He was just updating his collection and had this one for sale. And I was like, I want it. Don't sell it to nobody. Beautiful piece. 1/5 scale, so a little bit on the smaller side. This probably could be one of the ones that Sideshow redoes later, since they're redoing statues again from the Mythos lines. All right, so above here I got some more stuff. It's just a mixture of everything. So these big Royal Guard helmets, they're from the New Novo. And of course everything else from Sideshow. The Vader Lord of Sith, I've had that in my collection forever. Such an iconic piece. So got some custom pieces here. So we got an Ewok that's custom. David Boudreau recommended that one to me. Fantastic piece. I haven't weathered or nothing, but I think it's perfect the way it is. Custom skiff guard helmet there. That one took like a year or two to make from a British company. That Hasbro helmet at the end. It's the only reason it's my collection because my buddy Bruce Ball, who owned it, passed away a few years. I inherited that helmet, so that's the Bruce Ball memorial right there. And then next to him is this Regal Robot. It's I forgot what they call it, but it's like a scone. But it's from the sail barge. Freaking looks great. And I got a Hasbro helmet, Mandalorian, and then all those 3 other helmets are custom made by different makers. So the Bo-Katan is from Cybercraft, Russian company. Don't support them, but it's up to you if you guys want to get them. And then I got the Sabine Wren Season 4 helmet from Empire Essentials. And then the armor from Empire Essentials. And all these things are signed up there by the actual actors. So I've been collecting their signatures and trying to pair them up with their helmets. On this side, you see a blank space there because I got something coming. But most of my RS Prop Masters are here. And then that one's that chrome one right here is a EFX 40th anniversary Stormtrooper. So this guy right here is a Sand Trooper. It's a custom that was made by RS Prop Masters. They only made 100 of them, and I got number 55. But look at the details on it. It's beautiful. And then that's an RS Prop Master Biker Scout. And then that is a AT-AT Driver Red Stripe Edition. Custom made by Trooper Helmets. Freaking fantastic work. And that right there is an RS Prop Master TIE Pilot. It's a Hero 1 version, meaning that's the first one you see on screen, and then you hope. Yeah, don't comment about the hose. I just stuffed it in there like that just to keep the hose from like dragging over the shelf. And of course, in the middle of the room, it's my cantina chairs from Regal Robot. A little bit of a mess right now because this is where I do my live streams. So got room for 2 people, you know, whenever my buddy Dewback shows up. Camera choice, it's a Sony A7 IV. Very good pictures quality on that one. I normally have it set around 35mm, but I do have a wide angle lens as well if I need to get like a wider shot. Microphone I use is a Shure SM7DB. So this has like a boost already built into it. You just connect this to something like a Podcaster Pro or one of these guys. This is a Stream X, smaller, lightweight, guided so I can travel. So this is Streamer X 4K. It does capture and audio. Very nice. And it has sound pads on it. This is how we make the noises on there. I use a MacBook Pro so I can travel. And I got a small monitor there, about 40 inches, so I can see what's going on throughout the chaos. Oh, and if Tom is watching, I can't forget, this is a Regal Robot tabletop. So one of the smaller mid-level ones. I don't know if they make this design anymore with the Dendritic tabletop, but they do sell some of these tables on their website. So yeah, so that's this room. You probably saw some things change from last year, but I gotta give Kevin a shout out. He made these banners behind me. Man, this keeps focusing on me. But these banners are freaking awesome. They're huge. He makes a lot of custom things. You just gotta reach out to him. He doesn't have like a website or anything. He just does them as people request them. So yeah, that's the inside of this room. There's a lot of stuff in here, you know, there's still more stuff to come. And there's stuff that I didn't even show on this side because this wall is being reworked. So this guy here is the Darth Vader from Jazzwares. It's a Primal Lux costume, so it's a wearable piece. Have it on a mannequin. It's called AMT. It's about 6'2", 6'3". Put a bodysuit on it to make it look bigger. But man, this thing is impressive. Most impressive. And here I got some of my Master Replica stuff. So this is a Han Solo blaster from Empire Strikes Back, number 96. And then this guy right here is a Stormtrooper blaster from A New Hope, number 281 out of 3,500. And these things are just beautiful. And then here's an artist-proof Princess Leia blaster. And then now here's a mixture of things. So I got a mixture of custom sabers and some Master Replicas. So this is a Master Replicas Empire Strikes Back Vader. It's number 1009 of 2000. And then this is a Master Replica A New Hope Darth Vader, number 2239 out of 7500. And then these are just some custom sabers that I had made. I'm trying to do the whole timeline. So this is episode 3. This is from Revenge of the Sith. And then this is episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Then here we have the EFX, number 129 out of 1750. This is a Luke Skywalker lightsaber from the Mandalorian. And then I got a custom marksman combat remote. And then a custom made Return of the Jedi Luke stunt saber there. And then down here, got a Tusken Raider gaffy stick from Regal Robot. This thing is humongous. Well made. And then my dog decided to be in the shot right there. And then before Alan Fernandez died, I had to order this. And rest in peace. I was able to get one before he passed away. And then this one is signed by Roger Christian. Created a lot of the original props for The New Hope. And here we have some custom stuff with some autographs. Count Dooku Master Replicas, number 769 out of 3,500. And then Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 3 hilt. It's number 337.58. Only 4,500 of these were made worldwide. And here's the art wall in the living room. All of these are made by David Boudreau. Another Marcel Chenet piece there. And then that one as well. And this one's by Darren Tan. Got it on Sideshow. And then here are a bunch of various artists. So you got like John Jang, Joe Corney or Corona. Sorry, I always butcher his name. John Jang. And then up there, we got some Joe Hazy pieces. One of a kind, just for me. All right, so here in the office area. So we got some more Regal Robot stuff. Director's chair, this is the Blue Harvest one. I actually like these chairs. And then here's my Palpatine chair there. It's the executive. Don't mind my luggage. Let's see. This lamp's from Sideshow. I've had this forever. Got a bunch of stuff that I'm working on there. Skywalker Ranch General Store. The bags have been sitting there for months. I was supposed to like give these out to my friends. Sorry, there's stuff in there, but you'll be getting stuff soon. Big ass monitor to do stuff on. iPad, of course. Another custom piece for my boy Joel. Got a Wampa and Luke. And then here is a jazz diorama with a hot toy Stormtrooper. Let's see, that's a hot toy Vader and a Sideshow Rebel right there. And yes, I know they're not from A New Hope, so don't correct me. I just put it there because it look cool. Here we got hot toy Han Solo and hot toy Luke with the Gentle Giant Princess Leia. And then down here, we have Princess Leia and Lando. Lando's putting the moves on her. And then down here, a bunch of custom things that my buddy Joel made. That wolf back there, that's me. It was a Christmas present from Joel one day. He made all of us into some kind of creature. And then here's all my Anakin / Vader pieces. So I'm a big fan of Vader / Anakin. So what I did here is I pretty much created a whole timeline from the time from episode 2 all the way up until Return of the Jedi. Got some helmets, got a chance to meet Hayden, got his autograph there. This is the new Lenovo Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet. Still haven't made a video on it. Man, I'm so slow. And then this is supposed to be a Phase 2 one from Cybercraft. You can tell the difference. Difference is this is what they based off the screen, or the screen used one, and this is based off what they thought the dimensions were going to be from watching it on the movies, because those were all CGI. And then this is from the Disney parks. This is Mace Windu's little battalion there, and then another Cybercraft one. Paint job is kind of like lame on that one, but you can tell what it is. And then my Ahsoka Tano love there. Got the Mortis Gods coin there. And then we got the big one Skull Saber. Thanks to my buddy George. Got a nice helmet here. It's from Cybercraft. This is a Darth Revan. Put a little cloak on it. You can get these cloaks on Amazon. Here we got some more hilts. This guy right here is from Saber Theory. George did a giveaway / raffle, May the 4th, and I think my wife won that one. And then got this episode 1 lightsaber there. I want to say that's the Obi-Wan. And then we got Mace Windu. We got Yoda. And I forgot which one this one is because they all look the damn same to me. And then here I'm working on some 501st costume stuff. General Giant concepts here. Ralph McQuarrie, and then the Vader. See if the light changes to get a better video of it. There you can kind of see them. And then here's some a little bit of horror stuff. So we got the David from Sideshow just hanging out. And then we got a bat over there. Some Hellraiser stuff. Missing 2 autographs on this thing right here, Doug Bradley and Barbie Wild. And then most of the characters have signed this little puzzle box. Very cool. And then of course I got some latex mask. Oh, this one's funny because we actually met the actress who played Vicky, and she put Vicky Loves Art. And Samantha, she's awesome. And then some Evil Dead. I'm waiting on my plaque that's gonna go in there. We got a Necronomicon. I always screw up saying that. And then here, got a bunch of Marvel stuff. Not gonna go through it all. So let's just go through a couple things that stand out. So these were made by my boy J2SO. These are actually production molds. He does stuff like this for industry. Painted them and everything. Look how good they are. And then, let's see. I love Doctor Strange. As you can tell, I got a lot of his stuff there. Got some random stuff here. Some Nightmare on Elm Street. And some good reading there. Got a Thanos gauntlet. I don't know why it's not on. This guy right here is sick. That's Dead Strange from Hot Toys. Just sick. So for perspective, I just wanted to show you how big that wall is. It's probably like, I don't know, almost 30 feet tall where the Spider-Man's at. Up there. But yeah, just check out all the cool things there. Because yeah, I do like Marvel. I like a little bit of everything, but you have to like control yourself, because if you don't, you'll be buying all sorts of shit like me. Also got some original trilogy stuff in the other office. So these are the 12-inch, you know, General Mills slash Kenner 12-inch plus dolls. So hard to get, so hard to find, but we got most of them except IG88. And if you're a collector like me, you have stuff everywhere. So that's like the top of the little floating lights there. You got Loki staff and is that Michael Myers staring at me? So that's it, guys. That's the quick house tour for this year. Hope you like it. You know, so leave me some feedback. Tell your friends about Spice Runners Lounge. Follow us. You know, check us out 9 p.m. Eastern every Friday. We have fun drinks. You know, we have fun games, and we do giveaways too, which is cool. So now, get out of my house and don't come back.